Both girls and boys varsity cross-country team made state for the first time ever this year. The boys varsity team was led by senior leader Jared Lenz, and the girls varsity team was led by senior captain Keegan Hansen. The girls won one meet this year, and the boys won two. The boys varsity team finished second in league, second in regionals, and an outstanding 6th place in state. All 7 boys runners medaled at league, and this is the first year guys cross country for Andover made state since 2005. The girls varsity team finished 3rd in league, again 3rd in regionals, and 10th in state.
Again, we have another young team. We had freshmen that stepped up into those positions that you're talking about, like Jake Noonan, Jackson Moore, and we had a very young varsity team. I mean, we had 3 freshmen that rounded off at the state meet, and that's pretty exciting. Like I said, to see that, thinking about the years to come. We've got very little experience, being very young, but we've already been to the state meet with those freshmen, and so they're going to continue to build the program. And so, they did a great job stepping in, and it all comes down to some of the leadership that we had too. We had those returners that were able to come back and kind of help guide some of those freshmen.
Adding 3 freshmen to the varsity roster, the Lady Trojans competed hard in every race, finishing 1st place at the Winfield Invitational, 3rd place at regionals, and 10th place at the state meet. Carly Flake led the Andover Trojans on the girls' side, averaging over 15 minutes in 4K races for the 2014 season. Hannah Showalter had a season best at the Winfield Invitational with a time of 15:48, while Sophie Braynock had her season best of a time of 16:59, and Caroline Schwab helped the Trojans cap off their first ever victorious meet since 2005 with a time of 17:02. Brooke Wiltshire helped bring some momentum late in the season with a personal best time of 16:59 at the Ark Valley Chisholm Trail League meet. What really helped these girls achieve success was not only the hard work they put in, but also the energy that Carly Flake brought to the team.
Carly's just so positive, and she always keeps us going and is always like, okay guys, this is going to happen.
She gives good advice. I remember during the summer training, during our long runs, I would ask her questions about what the meets are like or what's our pre-training for the races, and she would always give great advice.
I think one thing that helped me a lot was when we were walking the course, courses that maybe she's ran and we haven't, she would give us advice about maybe where to push or where to take it easier.
For the boys team, this season was more about redemption than anything else, especially for runner Alex Moen, who did not qualify for the state meet in 2013.
It was exciting to finally make a state because track season it's also one place short, so all freshman year I didn't get to make state. Finally making it state sophomore year is really great to compete with highest level in the state.
The boys cross-country team had their best season since 2005, placing in their final 5 meets of the season. Andover received 2 first-place finishes in the Winfield and Circle Invitational, led by Alex Moen with a first-place finish and a time of 16:58 in the Circle Invitational. Ness City transfer Connor Hawkins had added great times for Andover, averaging times of 17:30 in 5K races for 2014. Freshmen Connor O'Connell and Brian Gonda brought great firepower to the Trojan state run. O'Connell running with a time of 17:39 and Gonda running with a time of 17:27 at the state meet. Returning leather winners Jake Jackson, Jared and Travis Lenz, and Matt Steiner provided the freshmen and newcomers with great leadership and support to help bring success to the entire team in 2014.
Another thing, when you're coming in as a freshman, you always wonder if the upperclassmen are going to like you and stuff, but they didn't treat us like the freshmen that no one likes. They let us in and they became friends with us, and that was really awesome.
Second-year head coach Justin Hill was not only impressed with the fact that both of his teams qualified for the state meet, but also having his team come together as one single family.
We also saw our team develop more as a family. We start to see that culture of just the sport and the enthusiasm for the sport grow, and I think that was pretty exciting to see this year as well.